You've lived your life, it's done you good. You became everything you said you would. And now you will find everything falls into place in time. I said I couldn't love you. She gives you everything I couldn't give to you. Couldn't give to you. Oh, you got engaged to the girl of your dreams. Now I know it's all gone. The love we had for each other fades to none. But I have moved on. Seeing you happy makes me feel strong. You took her to the place we used to go. But I'm okay, because you deserve love. You've lived your life, it's done you good. You became everything you said you would. And now you find everything falls into place in time. You said I couldn't love you. She gives you everything I couldn't give to you. I couldn't give to you. Couldn't give to you. Couldn't give to you.
I'm just a boy, he said, in need of a role model. But just one more, they said, as they arrived at the bottom of the bottle.
Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome back. Alright, so today we are back with some more Final Fantasy XIV, the unofficial anime. Today's episode is gonna be more of a filler episode. I'll mostly be tackling on the newest event, the Heaven's Turn event. But that's the New Year's event. I was planning on doing it last time, but I decided to hold it off, since I could still go a little bit extra, without having to do it, before, kind of like MSQ stuff. And since I finally unlocked the Paladin quest line, I thought, why not just do a filler episode with both of these? So we're gonna be doing the Heaven's Turn event, and then the Paladin quest line. Then if there's still time, I might tackle a dungeon or two. Excuse me if I cough throughout this, I'm still recovering from a cold. Oh yeah, I'm glad it's still working. I kinda like forgot to check on it. Usually before stream I check on it. Make sure I'm logged into it and that it's working. Alright. Let's go ahead. Turn back of the volume. Guard. Without further ado, let's get back into it. I think they did away with the update where it automatically shows where you're at. Excuse me. As far as like story, like which expansion you're a part of. I don't know, it just stopped doing it for me. I don't know if that's an issue with other people or not. I might ask other people that play, and if it's not an issue for them, I might submit a ticket and let them know, hey, this feature stopped working. I never really turned it off or anything. What's happening? But yeah, I was doing a bit of side quests. I reached level 50 like moments ago. Excuse me. Yeah. When I finished up and was getting ready to actually start the stream, I came back here. That way it's easier to kind of like be in the city where Heaven's Turn is and just, it's real, it's basically a walk. Also, my retainer got me these pants, super cool. I wish they had bought me other stuff, but that's totally fine. So I do have like my first level 50 item already there. I do have a couple of ethereal stuff that I got from Leave Quests. I think that was from last stream. This time around, I only got these two really as upgrades. Level 36 and 38, but that's fine. We're gonna be getting more stuff. Alright, without further ado, let us jump into it. Again, I do apologize for the voice and coughing. Like I said, still a little bit, still nursing a bit of a cold. A heavy booty. We get a excuse me. We got a cool minion out of it. That was good. Unfortunately, no whatchamacallit. No helmets this time around, but that's fine. I think most of the helmets you can buy online from the online store. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer, perchance? Yes, I am. Pray, forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Heavy Ugyo, and along with my fellow delegates have come to these shores that we might share our Heaven's Turn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our pupils mark the turning of one year to the next, but how we do so differs in few respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 choose one of their number, guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hebi, although the term snake might be more familiar to yours and ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the Hebi emerges anew, time and time again, after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessing. My fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Lithery Trivia Trial. The look on my face. Also, the umbral rings, I think they're called umbral rings. But the rings that the Aura and Jayla people have, they are much more pronounced now with the updates, and it is amazing. Really amazing.
To give up, chicken attack, chicken attack.
Hey, Chloe, welcome in, Chloe. Thank you for that redemption. Participants will wend their way, snake-like, through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. First one is all the way up there. I have bid my sisters, the 3 heavy Yoriki, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa. With one of them sleeping, obviously. And the third bored out of her mind. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test. And rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking, should you succeed. Consider it means of stocking up on good fortune for your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? Yeah, you definitely did. This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, if you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with the Ebidoshin and acquire the knowledge you need. First quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the Blue Hebiyoriki. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray, shed your misgivings and venture forward. And so the quest begins. First up, we are gonna head to the Hebidoshin. That way we get the information beforehand. Kinda. It doesn't actually, I don't think it actually tells you outright. But it basically outlines it, kinda, in a way. Good morrow to you, my lord. I'm the Hebidoshin, member of a Far Eastern delegation, come to share our traditions of Heaven's Turn with the good people of Eorzea. Is there aught you would know of this year's celebration? You need only ask. And then you could say, I come seeking knowledge. Say no more. Pray, listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Hebi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hebi are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hebi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers, above the rest, and that is the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko, Luck Giver Supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used excuse me, have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased. And that's about it. Let's keep it on the events tab. That way we give people the privacy. And that's the first of the quest giver. Well, the first of the trivia askers. The bracing ocean air, the hustle and bustle. What a marvelous place! I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you, slithery trivia trial contender. Let me see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble heavy? Fair fortune. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be the bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular known to lavish extra helpings of luck on those who encounter it, the Tsuchinoko. Where other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister and the yellow heavy Yoriki by the drowning wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the slithery trivia trial. I think you actually need to go all the way and then to the left. I do believe that is quicker. By the kami, the city is absolutely packed with people. It's enough to send you dizzy. Give me a moment, contender. You were aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common. Their color. Any guesses as to what that might be? White. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, and the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive great white Tsuchinoko. Past times, people would pray to the lucky serpent in the hope of receiving its blessing. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but a fable these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red heavy Yoriki. Off to the Bismarck we go. I think this is faster. Go through here. Excuse me, and jump down. Ah, what heavenly smells. I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. But if the voice balance is a little messed up, like if I'm not loud enough over if I'm too loud. Same with the music, or like the in-game sound, just let me know. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you heard all about how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white Tsuchinoko, yes? I'm guessing my sister also told you how there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resort where they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heaven's Turn. Any ideas as to what they might have turned to? Rice cakes. A Moogle. A Moogle is hilarious. Rice cakes. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that Yorzian would even have an inkling. Color me impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heaven's Turn in Ingashi are rock hard. We take one heavily hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the great white Chinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Thanks for taking part. It's cutscene time. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your excuse me. For your efforts, a gift born of finest, painstaking Kingashi craftsmanship. And it will be yours in a matter of moments. Oh, hold on. Alas, I could have sworn we had plenty left. Oh? Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all of these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister is going to be livid. I see something. Oh my god, it's so adorable. It looks so bulbous, pudgy, so chunky. Oh, it seems there was one left after all. Phew. Sorry about all that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and it's impertinent. It's impertinent to even ask. I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, that Hebi Bugyo, I mean, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I'll just stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you? You definitely can. Much obliged. May the kami guide you. I wonder what it feels like being picked up. Because I'm gonna assume I picked it up. And it's probably like very fluffy. Well, not fluffy, it doesn't have any fur. What's the word for it? Like, very pudgy? Gelatinous? Bouncy. Oh, why did I see her? Oh, there are a couple of extra things you can get from here. Basically, stuff for the house. And Zoni, which if I get 99, that's not bad at all, actually. That's not bad at all. For something that's main purpose usually. usually is gonna be for experience. That's not bad. Excuse me. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and asked you to report this back to me in her stead? Clearly, my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincere apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Oh, don't worry about it. Ah, what have we here? Did you perhaps drop your prize? Mochi, mochi! What? By the kami. Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. Me? There we go. Oh no, my voice. Alright, we're back. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled great white Tsushinoko of yore? Unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day. What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is. But I must say, it is passing strange that the great white Tsuchinoko should appear in Eorzea, of all places. Perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail? Perhaps you would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey? Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the Great White Tsuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from his blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. Mochi. Before I forget, I should put out that omikuji are available to draw for the rest of the Heavenstern season. It might prove to be a delightful distraction ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Hey, with the great Tsuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. Yeah, my heartfelt thanks for joining in this, and with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hollowed heavy guide you on the path of fortune till heavens turn once again. Now we have a new beginning. The Far Eastern Omikojishi is offering his services for the remainder of the Heavenstern festivities this year. Speak with him to see what fortune has in store for you after your rendezvous with the Great White Tsuchinoko. I don't think I've done this on my main yet. Not the event. I've done the event, but I don't think I've drawn one of those fortunes. Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortune. Would you care to draw one? Yes. Draw. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Yep, alright. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Alright, let's see what we get. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you keep on just drawing. The first one is always going to be the one that sticks with you. Fair fortune. Excuse me. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Look closely at the weave of the lands thou seest, and thou shalt make new discoveries. Interesting. Relationships. From a foreign land cometh a kindred soul. Embrace them without reserve. Okay. Prosperity. A chance for profit shall come by way of a friend. Okay. Conflict. Dwell not overmuch in sweet victory, or bitter defeat shall follow. Okay. Favor. Be steadfast like unto the keeper, and thou shalt not led be astray. That is actually a very interesting one, especially the relationships one, because I can probably work it into the lore of my Jedi somehow, some way. I can definitely work this out. Alright. Okay. You'll be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this window. Alright, yep. I already have it kind of like saved already, since, you know, I'm streaming. How did you fare, whether it was a desired result or otherwise? I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. And then I think you tie it up there so that the fortunes may come true. Is the whole tradition. Alright. Now that that is settled, we'll return to Ul'dah so that we can start, finally, after all this time, the Paladin quests, and finally, after 50 levels, excuse me, after 50 levels, we'll finally be actually a Paladin. We have the Samurai, like civilized men and women. Oh, that's an interesting one. I did unlock PvP. But I don't remember that one. What is it about? No, that one is the way of the samurai. I can become samurai. I need to actually upstream do whatchamacallit. Do the hunt log. For both Gladiator and the regular one. Gladiator, it's gonna be real simple. I only have 2 left, and then I have this one and this one. Shouldn't be that hard. But then Immortal Flames one is gonna be a tad bit harder, especially since some of them require like a dungeon. This one is a dungeon. This is a dungeon. That's not a dungeon, but yeah, some of them will require actual dungeons that are... I'm pretty sure they are supposed to be like, whatchamacallit, optional. Hmm. Oh, isn't that France the Fair or something like that? You hear? My beloved France is fighting today. I can't wait to see him carve that overgrown oak into bloody chunks. Yeah, that's supposed to be a gladiator known as France the Fair. I forgot where you hear about him. Oh, are there other quests? Miner, goldsmith, weaver. Taking the red, that's red mage. That's a dungeon. Gone to pieces, that's synthesizing. And it needs a crafter. Alright, the guild we're searching is. We will get spirits within. An ability. Finally, we'll start getting more abilities. And we'll get Soul of the Paladin. Oh, there you are, Veggio. Perfect timing. I've just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this first from me, the Sultan Sworn Elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. Sultan Sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track leading elites, then you had no chance to learn the arts, and competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Uldan Sultanate, which means no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum, just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the Sworn, or any other nonsense either. This is a golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes by once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers, and regret will be your just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the Hustings strips. In the Hustings strip. Find the captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, Gentleman's is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. Alright, let's just go and become a paladin. Yes, I am Jinlins, member of the Sultan Sworn Elite, and servant to the Uldan Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you've come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. My name is Sergio Jedi. Sergio, fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve. But, if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. Paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. Paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. Paladin defends the people of the realm. While swords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves. But a paladin serves the greater good. You understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan's Sworn Elite for nigh on the 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan Sworn, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. Excuse me. All of this because of one traitor. No, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And, and because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's work, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Alamigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. I do already have an ability that I got from achieving level 50. This one, Circle of Scorn. But I'm pretty sure I'm about to get a bunch of other abilities just doing this quest line. Up to level 50 then. And then I think I don't get to do anything else until level... Well, not really by level. I think I can unlock one... Well, it's not really unlocked. But I can start doing more once I hit Heaven's Ward, I believe. Now we go to Southern Thanalan. Oh hey, Flame Privates. They're basically the same rank as me. Which I need to start earning more seals so that I can increase my rank. If this is where I think it's at, it's actually not going to be that big of an issue. I'm already level 50. They are lower level than me. So even if I do this, they won't aggro. I guess one of the benefits of over leveling. Alright. Go. If you are in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner, seeking the secrets of the paladin art. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear or the status you claim. I am just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here, you'll be returning to the captain, yes? Then give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. My eyes may be old, but They can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. And then he wanders off. It's a very cool shield and sword, though. Oh, somebody else is doing. Oh, he's wearing the tin can. Can we help? I don't think any other. Oh no, there is an ambusher. Oh, I need to get that. How many of the seers? 1 out of 3. Excuse me. Probably gonna get like bronze or silver. I doubt I'll get gold. I got gold. Interesting. Oh, doing fates is also a decent amount of getting some early on whatchamacallit seals. How many seals do I have right now? 2,000. That's not bad. It'll be easier to just go through Central Thailand and hit that, Aethernet shard. Strotlass. I should, leave that to the side, that one to the side. That one to the side because I haven't tried selling it yet. And I should probably sell what I got first. Those 3. Then those can stay there. And let's... The fire hydrant returned. Well, he's not red. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Amigo in southern Thailand. Defeat them and return with proof of your deeds. Here you go. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead, and you have shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. I have no doubt you will prove to be an attentive pupil, that as well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost is this. You are a paladin now, custodian of traditions ancient and noble. Free paladin has no master. Instead, He travels all lands, and in every place takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. Swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first steps on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this, the soul of a paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of paladins of eras past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Thomas Fang, you already possess a crystal? And you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin. Who told you to hand it to me? Yes, sir. Where's the crystal which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Dude, chill. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of a paladin, but it is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan's Sworn. The man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking these many moons. Yet he is an oathbreaker, bent to the knee to the Uldan Sultanate, and who swore allegiance to the Sultan's Sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dared he give counsel on honor, on the paladin way? The soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan's Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan's Sworn, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance. But through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan's Sworn have preserved its rituals and traditions. Excuse me. And we are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our ranks scorn them as relics. Let me drink some water. Oh. Alright. It has... oh, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, got a bit itchy there. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan's Sworn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. I hate it when my throat starts to itch like that. It just makes me cough and cough. The souls of paladins past bequeath to you their wisdom. Excuse me. You have unlocked a new job. You can change this job at any time by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need to manually equip your weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Next Paladin quest will be available at level 35. I'm level 50. What level MSQ am I? That's a good question. 21. I'm currently at MSQ level 21. I'm supposed to be meeting with the Sylphs. I already kinda met them. But, yeah, I still need quite a bit more. Right, let's equip that. Transfer. There we go. And then there's Spirit Within. So, I don't think there's anything else. I think I already have all of that. Sheltron is level 35. Okay. Ooh, Hollow Ground is 50. Okay. Per player bonus really does. But it's not just that, it's also mostly side quests that I've been doing. And the many leaf quests that I've done as well, at level. I've done quite a lot of leaf quests at level that helped. Attempted to make alts on Dynamis. Oh, that's fair. You could do that. Grand army of retainers. You want to be like Sammy. Speaking of retainers, I bought another. Ooh. I think I only have a total of 3. 3 per character, that is. Oh, I should probably do this. Update. And now it is Paladin instead of Gladiator. Alright, X. Filtron and Oath Master. You have earned the right to call yourself a paladin, but how do others treat you? Do they recognize you for what you are? Remember that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make you a paladin. You must be just in your heart. Strive always to be an exemplar of true virtue. He's basically speaking about Jedi. Once, not so long ago, Sultan Sworn could walk the streets with their heads held high. When they marched by, the small folk would look upon them with reverence and gratitude. And no one was more respected than the captain, my predecessor. Excuse me. When I first saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised to take me to a local festival. But somewhere he took a wrong turn, became lost, and stumbled into a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunters were firing arrows into the crowd, and we were caught between them. There was no way out. It was only a matter of time before we would be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I'd never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow. and in seconds the hunters were on the ground or fleeing for their lives. The captain was gone down the street, slicing at their heels before my father had time to thank him. Even today I can see the captain as he was then, blood on his sword, armor impossibly bright in the sun. After that, all I ever wanted to be was a paladin. I would practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated and monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sultan's Sworn, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I was always the first to arrive in the training yard, and the last to leave. So the years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named captain of the Sultan's Sworn. Yet the triumph was hollowed, because by then, the honor of the Sultan's Sworn elite, that very thing that had drawn me to the Brotherhood, was a mere vestige, like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of Oathkeeper, yes, that was the mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultan's Sworn, and by the then Sultan of Ulda. In time, it became our standard, symbol of the oaths we had sworn, and it was treasured by each new captain for generations. Possession was proof of Sultan's sworn command. Then the unthinkable came to pass. Oathkeeper was stolen by the traitor. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How can we be trusted to protect the Sultana? We cannot even hold on to the symbol of our fealty. We have been tarnished in the eyes of ruler and ruled alike. I think he's actually I don't know, making it more of a big deal than it actually is. I don't think people really care that much. At least I wouldn't think so. If the Sultan's Sworn are to survive, we must find the traitor and recover Oathkeeper. But the Sultan's Sworn have grown too weak, and we cannot do it ourselves. We have been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It is a great thing that we ask, and you must learn more of our secrets if you are to succeed. In outer Lenosha, near the Hermit's Hovel, is a grove where ringtails congregate. Pitting yourself against the hosts of the beast would be a fine way to hone the skills that I will teach you. In the grove, you will find another brazier, this time filled with a potent incense that will drive the creatures into a frenzy. Beat your attackers and return to me. Interesting. Okay. Said Outer Lenosha. Yeah, and I do apologize for the coughing. It is annoying a bit, but yeah, hopefully it gets better soon. Are there any? I don't think there were any side quests. Not ones that I need to do right now, anyway. Also, when did I get Camp Overlook? I don't even remember that. I'm a rock, not a number. Excuse me. I'm a rock, not a number. I think those are like supposed to be a more difficult opponent to beat. Alright, let me just look at number 128. An ungodly experiment in creation gone wrong. Number 128 does not belong in this world. Hunt down the masterless golem and put an end to the abomination. That's kind of sad. ringtails. So the leaping one first. Nope, I accidentally aggroed two. I'll start killing some of the regular ones as well. Oh, and that is a damage over time. I appreciate that. Oh, more? Alright, report to Genling or Genlings. No, not Samurai happening. Change. Chamber of Ruler. Well done. You have taken the skills I taught you and made them your own. I still do not have word of where the traitor is hiding, but I will inform you the moment I do. Till then, continue your training. Now we have Beltron. We'll go here. Oh, and that can actually layout there. What is the size? There we go. Now I get my second AoE. After this one. Excuse me. Welcome, Paladin. You should know that word of your deeds has reached me. We are those who follow the true Paladin path without misstep. But you are one of them. I am proud to call you brother. You have kept the faith, and in return, I must have faith in you. It is time that you knew the truth. Though it is hard to share, for it is a shame I would rather keep hidden from outsiders. Perhaps you remember when I told you of the traitor and the sword Oathkeeper that he stole? His name is Solkzagil, and he was my predecessor as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Yes, he was the same man whom I had admired as a child, who inspired me to, excuse me, not die, who inspired me to take up the sword and follow the way of the Paladin. He was the paragon of Paladins. Until, that is, he changed. Some years ago now, there was a struggle for influence between the Sultanate military and a faction within the syndicate known as the Monetarists. The latter emerged triumphant, and the army's authority was diminished dramatically. Although Sulgzagil was still captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, he knew his position was perilous. So, he fled, taking Oathkeeper with him. In doing so, he went against the word that he had spoken on bended knee before his royal liege. Now it falls to me, as captain, to restore the honor and name of the Sultan's War. If that means cutting down my former mentor and master, I would do it gladly, for his misdeed cannot be forgiven. But his death will not lift to the stain that mars our name. He must be put on trial in a public court, so that everyone knows his crimes. Then, and only then, can we begin to earn the people's trust again. He served for over 30 years as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, and he is a formidable foe. You can match his skill with the sword. Even together, you and I will find it difficult to take him alive without mortal harm to one side or the other. So you must continue to hone your skill and prepare for the day when we will face him. To complete the next stage of your training, you must do this. Go to the Ugram River in eastern Thanalan and find the brazier we have placed there. By lighting it, you will draw the ire of the Lebedotes dwelling within the waters. Face the creature in battle and master your new skills. Fight will not be easy, but if you take to heart what you have learned and let the crystal be your guide, we'll triumph. Right, let me make room for it. Alright, this said Easter Thanalan. Let's just port over to Camp Drybone. I know it's cutting into my gill. I cannot wait for the day I am able to just outright buy the whatchamacallit, Aetheryte tickets. That will be a while still. There's any others? Let's see. Right, don't seem like other quests. Yep, this seems to be the way to go. Oh, I forgot that at nighttime sometimes there's just no music. Weird, but it is what it is. Also, I am glad that I was able to stream today. I did have to go into the dentist, have a, I guess it's technically a mini surgery. He did cut open a part of my mouth to place again a kind of like little metal thing that heals, that's supposed to have the gum heal around it so that implants can be placed later on. But thankfully that went somewhat well. I love Sheltron because it's basically a they made it less. It used to be like 20 or 30%. I think they really used it. But yeah, in moments where you needed a quick defensive or tank busters, this was good. More memories of Paladin's past awaken within me. Alright. I'll just port out. I have a discount anyway. Plus, the stuff that I'm selling on my retainer should net me a decent amount of gil. That is all the monster drops that I usually get from questing, and some of the other drops I get from leap quests. Good, you mastered your new skills and made them your own. But much work remains to be done before you can face the traitor, Solxagil. We are close to finding him, and as our net draws tighter, it grows ever more important that we make ready for the moment, when the fish must at least be landed. Okay, interesting analogy. Funny that my sword kind of like sit there. Yep. Now I have little clips and then prominent. Alright. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the traitor, I had been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time the traitor Solxagil was named captain, several famed soldiers of the Sultan's Horn met with untimely deaths. But, strangely, our records do not say how they died. Curious, I begged a favor of an old friend, and received permission to inspect medical records kept by Frondel's frontistry. I discovered that the soldiers died in various ways. Some in combat, some suddenly at night, in the barracks. But nearly every case, there were signs that poison had played a role in their demise. Yes, poison. Carefully, invisibly administered. The more I read, the more I saw the dark hand of death's embrace at work. Assassins in the pay and services of the monetarists, society so secretive that few believe it truly exists. But no matter how skilled and devious the assassin, they should not have been able to kill so many of the Sultan's Horn elite without being discovered. Not that is without the help from within our own ranks. So I asked myself, who had the most to gain from their deaths? One by one, the former captain, his trusted aides, the most capable of the Sultan's Horn, who might become future commanders, all of them slain by an invisible hand, and with their deaths, the way open for Solxagil to become the Sultan's Horn's youngest captain in a century. The monitors were plotting to kill the best and bravest of the Sultan's Horn, to purge its ranks of greatness, and innervate it so that it could no longer carry out its duties to serve as sword and shield of the Sultanate. Which begs the question, how did Solxagil remain captain for 30 long years? How did he avoid the poisoner's kiss when men better than him had succumbed? There can only be one explanation. He was the monitor's cat's paw, turncloak in our midst. Needless to say, I am more determined to track him down than ever before. While I continue my investigation, I have a trial for you. I want you to seek the gallant armor, the legendary raiments worn by generations of the finest soldiers of the Sultan's War. In accordance with Sultan's War tradition, a set that would be yours has been scattered across southern Thanaland. Each piece has been locked within a coffer, which will be guarded by 2 men. You must best the Sultan's War themselves if you are to claim their armor. Alright. Looks like we are gonna fight some more things. Well, not some more. Looks like we're actually gonna fight the Sultan's Warren. He said Southern Thanaland. It's almost daytime again. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Hope that it is unburdened by any cops. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go get these 2 by the Sunken Temple. Then this one, I don't know if I can jump down from there or not, but I will try. Augmented Baldrake. Oh, they actually look pretty cool. Hot damn, okay. They really augmented them. Right, there's the first. I guess the Sultan's War would have people other than paladins. Right? Oh, that is better. With that. And I can't really glamour it over yet. I think we get the 4 pieces, which is boots, pants, gloves, and head. How dare you stun me, sir? Here, have a stun. Wonderful sword. Right, I think that's round. Quarter net. That's a little bad. I'm not gonna update my gear yet. I'm gonna wait till I'm in like a whatchamacallit. I'm gonna wait until I am in a resting area. Oh, what did I get? Ooh, Immortal Flame Sealer. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think they actually give experience. The ones from the Immortal Flames Hunting Log, I think they actually just give seals. Oh wait. This is nice. That's I dodged his shield back. I technically should be able to jump. Oh, okay. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh no. I might die. I should have jumped outside the circle. That was very bad. That was not my smartest move. It's a good thing I'm overpowered. Or that could have ended badly. And I think that's gonna be Vance. Yeah, honestly, the set is not really flattering at all, so... Personally, I don't want to have it. Should I just... I'll just take in the sights for this one. Excuse me. Just in case the next mission sends me far away and I need to use return to save a bit of gil. Plus, it's nice to take in the sights. And I might find the Amalja hunters I'm looking for. Doesn't seem like it. But it was worth a try. Ooh, I should head into Little Alamigo and use the glamour plate to glamour over those bits. Once it says Sanctuary Alamigo. Is it? Yes. Oh, not one of mine. There we go. Oh, and that is better than the other pieces, I believe. Yep. Yeah, that's better. what I currently have. Oh, it's better than this. Interesting. And it's definitely better than the boots. I do need more gear. Yeah, how goes? It's been a while, friend. I am in the process of getting it. Even though technically I don't really need more gear in a sense. Cause, this is the current level MSQ. 21. I'm level 50. And I already have mostly level 40 to 45 gear on this side. This side has 30-ish. So yeah, I think I'm still good for a bit. I more need accessories, and I know that doesn't come easy. But I'm pretty sure that very soon I'll be able to go to Rowena and give her tomes and actually get the gear that way. But yeah, how goes, Kel? How goes? I hope you're well. I hope you are at least not struggling with a cough that, like I am. Nasty little thing doesn't want to go away. We go hit the Aethernet shard. Oh hey, it's the Viper. Good. The armor is yours. You have learned your lessons well and honed your skills. And now you are ready to face Tolkazigil the traitor. Yes, the time has come. I have discovered his hiding place and made contact through emissaries. You are negotiating the return of the Oathkeeper. Secrecy is crucial, as is preparation. You will leave only when you are ready. It goes well. Been trying to play Valorant 2. Ooh, that's harsh. I hate when games are sometimes glitchy. And I like how sometimes my PC is glitchy and games randomly crash on me. But that's an issue for another time. I could tell you about it later. How's the Jedi doing? He is doing well. Today's episode is not really that much of a deal. It's more of a filler episode. I had the Heaven's Turn event that I needed to do on the Jedi. I did that to start. Then I was already a level 50, but I hadn't unlocked the Paladin questline. As soon as I unlocked it last stream, I was like, okay, next stream is definitely going to be the one I do it. And excuse me. And it's perfect that I had Heaven's Turn so that I could just do the Heaven's Turn event during the filler episode. And then if I have more time, which I might by the looks of it, I might just unlock a couple of dungeons. But yeah, otherwise A's been great. I am loving the bonus from Preferred World. It's making my Jedi level up super fast. Like I'm level 50, MSQ is level 21. Oh, cover. X. The recovery of Oathkeeper will be the first step in restoring the honor of the Sultan's rule. I have told Solzigil that if he returns the sword, we will give him a fair trial. Otherwise, he shall be captured and thrown at the feet of the Sultan for judgment. The parlay is to take place south of Forgotten Springs in the Sogoli Desert. Give me your map and I will mark the location. While I believe he's acting alone, you must be prepared for anything. You may be certain that the Monitress will not take kindly to his surrender. In fact, I believe that should the Monitress discover Solxagil is willing to parley, they will surely try to intervene. Therefore, we must not speak of what we do, not to anyone. We should travel separately, so as to not attract attention. We shall meet again at the parley. And so it began. The hunt for the traitor. Alright, he said Southern Vanland. Let's go, Chocobo. Go for your own hands. Which wars? What are you talking about, Proxybot? I don't think anybody's lightsaber skills are in question. My oh my. Wait, where is it exactly? Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, looks like the the ads have finished up. Ooh, was there a hunter? No. I think there might be a hunter nearby. No. Okay, never mind. But welcome back. Oh, I need to be careful. Welcome back to the ads, everybody. And Kel, I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, you want to guess what I named my Chocobo? You get 3 guesses. Well, the big turtle isn't that big of an issue. It's docile. See? Oh yeah, this thing. Dapper zombie. You don't need to be pinned up. Nope, nope, and nope. Come on, it has to be Star Wars themed at least. Of course I wouldn't name my Chocobo that. Chocobos are friends, not food. Tauntaun. Nope. I actually was thinking about that, but I decided to go with where's the name? This does it show? It does show. The teal. Even though I think that the Chocobo Keep was like, yeah, take good care of him, and I'm like, wait, it's a he? I thought it was a she. Had I known it was a he, I was gonna be probably still naming it Teal or just Sean. There's no way was I gonna name it Theron. Not in a million years. Duty calls. Oh yeah. Okay, level 49. But I will be synced back to. Oh wait, that means my AoE, Circle of Scorn, will not be able to use. Also, is that Oathkeeper? That looks like a mighty fine sword. Also, why is his thighs showing a bit of skin? So you dare to come. You're a brazen one, I will grant you that. But did you really think I wouldn't find out? Come, confess. My allies within the Sultan's Forum have told me the truth. I know you are in league. You are working in league with the traitor and the monetarist. Confess with your dying breath. You will tell me where I can find the Oath Keeper and the traitor who stole it. What are you talking about? I mean, yeah, true, people get to wear what they want. I was just surprised. I thought that they would want to protect as much skin as possible. Because that's an obvious weak point that, if seen, it could be easily exploited and rendering them basically immobile. I think it's just a weird, like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense for me. Then again, it might help with mobility. In that case, it would be harder to actually touch them. Do you dare accuse my own Sultan Sworn of lying? We are comrades in arms, every one of us bound in brotherhood by our oath. I would trust them with my life. What is your word when set against theirs? We know the meaning of honor. You are a naive fool. I suspected from the beginning, ever since you showed me the soul of the paladin that the traitor Tolsico gave you. I gave it to you. You are, no matter how briefly, a paladin, and as such you are bound by a code of honor. That is as unforgiving as it is noble. Traitor, I sentence you to death and decree that your body shall lie here and feed the crows. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Hey, how dare you heal your friend? Well, that was easy. You. Excuse me. 1 second, I need a sip of water. You cannot do this. I am the greater swordsman. You're superior in every way. Oh hey, you're blinded, Genlins, by your own conviction. Genlins, remember not to die. Oh my, there we go. Genlin, remember your own lesson. A paladin does not exist to defend his position or the honor of his fellow Sultan's Warren. That's the traitor right there. Those men were assassins in service to the monetarist. The moment you outlived your usefulness, you were to be killed. You and this free paladin of yours. Liar! You are their agent. You betrayed us for them. You're always naive, Genlins. Too willing... excuse me. Too willing to trust your fellow man. It's one of your virtues, but you have a deplorable habit of turning your virtues into vices. Think. The information you uncovered. How did you come by it? Did it fall into your lap? As if. Oh, I don't know. Someone was feeding it to you for their own purposes? You and the paladins under your command are the monetarist slapdogs. Genlins, you have been led a merry dance and followed your lead at every step. It's because of the shield he has on his back. It's way too small for a paladin proper. Then, you were never a traitor? You were innocent? I have wronged you. Damn, I really beat him bad, huh? Easy now. Your wounds aren't mortal, but you still need to rest. I'll take care of the captain. He's had worse, and we'll have him back on his feet soon enough. You've become a fine warrior, and learned all there is to know about the way of the paladin. I think perhaps that you are not aware just how much you've grown. Well, this time you were made aware, paladin. When the captain's recovered, keep an eye on him for me, will you? He needs someone like you to watch his back. Can't believe they wanted to give me those ugly shorts for me to wear. Actually, they did give me. And I accepted it. But I glamored over it, that I won't be seen wearing it did. I think that's the right expression. What was that? There was a battle here. Alright, let's return to Ul'dah. Oh, why did it turn off my iron will when I entered? Let's just go. Paladin, I have done you a great wrong. I allowed myself to be hoodwinked, accused you of treason, and even turned my sword against you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. As for me, yes, I am recovered from my wounds. At least those that will heal. Far more important than that, Sol'Gil is innocent after all. He was never a traitor. The dream that I followed in my youth was not a lie. I remain captain of the elite, although a poor substitute for my predecessor. I am now working on a plan to strike back at the monitors and restore the Sultan's horn to its former strength. No, do not be afraid of me. We've unmasked the foe, and he cannot hide behind his deceptions anymore. The assassins won't find it easy to reach me. For now, I will bide my time, marshal my strength, and, when the time is right, strike hard at our enemies. And new wisdom is unlocked. Alright, I'll put cover down there. What does that look like on me? Oh, whoops. Nah, I still prefer what I have on. Wait, it's item level 50. So that's supposed to be a better set. Why do they give us both? I don't know. Well, actually, I think that the Gallant set is supposed to... Yeah, that's Armoire. Okay. Yeah, I can live with... I could see that. One is actual better gear, one is Armoire or Glamour. Okay. Welcome, Paladin. I hoped to see you before I left. You remained a true friend, even after the wrongs I did to you, and I owe you my trust, so I will tell you everything I have learned. After our encounter in the hills, I spent some time in the care of Solxigil, recovering from my wounds. As I convalesced, he gave me the true account of what happened these last few years in his solitary war against the Monitress. After he went into hiding, he tried to get word to me about what was happening, but I was surrounded by agents in the pay of the Monitress, who kept me isolated and ignorant. They planted that lie that Solsigil was a traitor, and tricked me into tracking him down. I was their puppet, twitching obediently at the end of the string they pulled. But when I discovered that Death's Embrace had been behind the demise of my brothers and sisters, they panicked, especially when they found out I had shared the information with you. They set a trap for us, and baited it with the promise of a parley with Solxigil. Solxigil was no traitor, as I should well have known, but I allowed myself to be deceived by the whispers of mummers and flatterers, and no, that was not the way of it. It was not their lies that made me blind, but my desire, nay, obsession, to restore our honor. For the Sultan sworn, and all paladin, who have bent the knee to a higher cause, honor is a means to an end, not the end itself. I lost sight of that, and in so doing, lost sight of my true duty. Solxigil understood what was happening, and that is why he gave you the soul of the paladin. It was a remonstration, a message. Look how adventurers live, he was telling me. Where does their honor, their authority come from? I owe my position to the machinations of the Monitress. They calculated that a young captain, eager to prove his loyalty, bound by an unquestioning fealty, would be all the easier to control. They were right. I am a sham and a fake, but the world does not know that. And even the illusion of power is a power of sorts. I can use it to fight back. I will tell my subordinates that I am fleeing to Snowcloak in Corthus. When the monsters hear of this, as they surely will, they will send assassins after me again. But when they show their hand, I will stand my ground and fight back. I realize you may wish to offer your assistance. However, I cannot in good conscience put you in harm's way anymore. You too have become a target of the Cabal's assassin. Excuse me. I mean, if I'm already a target, doesn't it make sense that I should go and help? So that they would be allured more, and then we could take them out? The odds will be against me, that much is certain. But Solxigil has taught me much, and if I am brave and vigilant, I know I can triumph. I'm sorry you have been caught up in our own political struggle. But now, as a paladin, it is time you traveled your own path. Ah, yes, Solxigil wished to have a word with you as well. You will find him in central Thanalan. Allow me to mark the location on your map. Alright? Central Thanalan it is. Up there it is. I don't know where that is. I think that's like in the in that little area with the train track. I think one of the very first quests you do as a gladiator is there. After, of course, the introductory kill a few marmots or whatever it was. Maybe it was shrews. Excuse me. Oh, I was coughing. I did not see. I ran off the ledge. That's what I get for looking the other way. Yep, it is here. Thank you for coming, Pedro. We haven't much time, so I will be blunt. Jennings will die if he faces death's embrace alone. You know what I must do, and I suspect you do as well. You're the man I believe you to be. Then we shall meet again soon. Why couldn't we have just traveled together? Or that might actually attract people. Yes, a sprout. He's doing the quest that I'm talking about. He should. Did I help him? Let's help him out. Don't want to like take all his effort. Want to help him, but not too much. Excuse me. Snow cloak. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit of a trek. An interesting trek, but a bit of a trek nonetheless. Funny how I just did all of the side quests for this area yesterday. Well, almost all of them. I still have dungeon unlocks. Yep, okay. If I just take this road, I should eventually arrive to the area. Look at that. I do love the graphics of this game. They're just getting better and better. Kind of wish there was a noise cancellation feature in OBS. That way, any unnecessary sounds that I don't want to leak would not leak. Oh, that's a bard. I feel like this bar will almost always be charged. Because I don't think I'll ever be, changing classes. Alright, if I head into here... Oh, it's gonna... Okay. What are these creatures doing here, though? Sorry I'm late. You as well? I told you to go to ground. This isn't your fight. First Solskjaer, now you. Are you both so eager to die? He is Oathkeeper, though. Forget that we are paladins. Excuse me. Wheresoever our duty leads us, we go, and do so of our own free will. To abide by one's own sense of justice is to embrace the Paladin's creed. Sworn or unsworn, we are Paladins true, and the only true oath we swear is the one we swear to ourselves. Hey, why didn't I get a twang of the sword? Relax. Look at that blue beauty. Not Oathkeeper, my blue beauty. Now come, let us stand shoulder to shoulder, and show the Blackhearts the metal of our souls, and the steel of our swords. I do love the Menfina earring. It looks a lot like Kyber Crystal. It's basically a memento that my Jedi has in his olden days. And now that I have aggro on both, let's kill the eye first. Thank you, Scale. You as well. I hope you have an amazing day. And weekend as well. And I will make sure to drink some, yes. I should probably have a defensive. Yeah. The sword is, I think it's supposed to be a cobalt sword. Like made out of blue cobalt. And, yeah. It looks like a lightsaber. Perfect for my Jedi. Yeah, this should be just it. Oh, I heard something. I'm assuming they're gonna be deeper in. Yeah. What did they say? This could very well be a trap. Yeah. The glowing grimoire. Not ominous at all. I'm sorry, what happened? What sorcery is this? Likely the work of our mage. Why am I not the one? Why am I not one of the people that are like supposed to queer light? Up above, it's the mage. It's what? Oh, that's why they kind of like, okay. If I stay out of combat for a second, I should. Probably help them with the assassin. They can deal with that one. So, let's deal with the unholy grimoire. And let's not be confused with resistant. So you're not resistant to that. It. Death be upon me. You've done well. You never flinched from your duty. You followed the path you knew you had to take, and you showed us what it means to be a paladin. You even managed to prise the scales from Jenlin's eyes while you were at it. It's been an honor to know you, and to watch you grow. In any case, today's battle should blunt the Monitor's dagger, at least for a while. They'll think twice before sending assassins after the Sultan Sworn again. I trust you'll see to this mess, Genlins? Yes, sir. I mean, Captain. Please, sir, return to the capital. Pick up your command again. Burden. It's too much for the likes of me. Monitors may have stolen Oathkeeper, but oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. You have never betrayed your oaths, Genlins. As for your leadership, well, ask this paladin if he learned anything from you. Attaboy. No matter what the circumstances, once a man has left the Sultan Sworn, he cannot return. No, I follow my own path, and on it I will stay. I have followed you since the day I vowed to join the ranks of the Sultan Sworn. Has the time come for me to stop following, begin to lead? Thank you for coming. Once again, you have placed me in your debt. See me in the city when you return. I will have something for you. I've kept my oath. Excuse me. Alright, let's go back. Welcome, Paladin. These have been troubled times for the Sultan Sworn, and you have served us loyally. You did what was just, followed the Paladin way, and defended the weak and needy. You are a true Oathkeeper. Honor and right were yours from the beginning. And that is what makes you strong. Strong enough to defeat me. The sword Oathkeeper has yet to be found, but I have come to realize that I do not need it. Nay, not to lead the Sultan's Sworn, nor to restore our good name. The oaths we keep in our hearts are in our hearts, not in hollowed blades. Dulcegil has left to wander the nations of Eorzea. He is a man of honor, and unless I am very much mistaken, he will continue to look for the sword that was gifted by our ruler centuries ago. I shall continue to serve Ul'dah as one of the Sultan's Sworn. You shall defend the people of Eorzea as a free paladin. Our paths diverge now, but we shall forever be bound by the oaths we keep in our hearts. But listen to me. Noble words aren't much good to an adventurer who has to face monsters and menaces out in the real world. Fortunately, I have something that will serve you rather better. Sacred armor has been kept within the Sultan's Sworn for many generations. It was given only to those Sultan's Sworn who had, through feats of arms and deeds of great courage, earned the privilege to wear it. But something tells me that, for the first time since it left the armorer's forge, this armor should go to someone who is not of the Sultan's Sworn. If I allowed myself to be a slave to tradition, the paladin who deserves it the most would never wear it. Now, wouldn't that be a waste of fine plate? Just one thing. If anyone asks where you got it, you mustn't say it was me. Still joking to the last. And now I also learned Hollow Ground. This concludes the Paladin quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Didn't do that. Once you have done so, the next Paladin quest will be available from Genlands. Like a knight in shining armor. Did I get a title with that? No. Do I have any titles yet? Only gamblers. Oh, 4. Okay. Right, let's use that. That's a better crown. Try on. Actually, I'm gonna get the full look suit. Better coat, better gloves, better pants, and better boots. It's not bad. But I still prefer the other one. Put that there. So now Paladin is registered. Close that. Turn. I think that's all of them. And these could go in the armoire. These 5. This one will be sold at some point. Me. But now that I have better gear, at least for the left side, I should be better prepared for stuff. Alright, this leaves us with a little bit of time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start unlocking some dungeons. And I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna worry about what I unlock and what I don't, because the rest I'm probably gonna do off stream. Not there. Sapphire Avenue Exchange. dishonor before death. We're gonna go and unlock that one. I think it's Cutter's Cry. Yeah, it is. Of course, this stuff is not gonna be great, but I might get some accessories out of it. Time heals all wounds, or so say those who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standard of the Darklight Raiders into Cutter's Cry. But not a day goes by that I don't see the faces of the friends I lost that fateful day. Gerbald, the Red, and his loyal second, Aubrey Stillwater, Seaman the Sweet, Simon. That came out wrong. I apologize. Simon the Sweet, always armed with a jab and jest. Our ever ireful mage, Chiron. Chiron Zabran, as quick to cast as he was to temper. Thormoin, Thousand, Gil. Never has there lived a man with a tighter grip, be it on his sword or his coin. And let us not forget one Elm Ailson. Although it's hard to fathom now, what with all the adventurers scampering around like rabbits in the spring, there was once a time when bands of mercenaries were who the city-states turned to when in need of a blade. Darklight Raiders being the biggest and best of them bands, which Guardian-funded forays into hellish pits like the Orum Vale would earn us a king's ransom in a matter of days, though it would only take a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. But so was the life of a raider. That is, until we took that job at Cutter's Cry. My brothers and I had stood against herds of giant buffaloes on Ogomoro, nerval infestations on the Pearl. Excuse me. Legions of cold-blooded Sahagin from the abyssal depths of the Indigo Deep. But none of that prepared us for the horrors we would face in Hell's brood holes. None of it prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that forsaken place, but only saw one return. Diebold the Stoic, bared by the beast so that he may warn all others who would be foolish enough to attempt to spoil the Chimera's lair. Ah, my apologies. You did not come to hear the guilt-ridden ramblings of an old man. Oh yeah, he is old. Yeah. But if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask of you a favor. The final wish of an ailing soul seeking peace with his past before departing on his journey through the 7 gates. In each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of that terrible beast, I have returned to his lair to pay the proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Siebold, and try as I might, I can no longer can these bones make the trek alone. It is not too much to ask. Would you travel to Cutter's Cry in my stead, and place this bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the Darklight Raiders? Alright. That is Central Thanalan, I know that, so we can do that. Gate of Knowledge is gonna be the closest. As always, anybody watching, if you do want to join up for that, just let me know in chat. I'd be more than happy to have you. I don't suspect it's gonna be much of a long wait, since tank. But depending on the content, it might kind of be. We'll see. We'll hope. Hopefully, it's not that big of an. Oh, let me Drink the last of the apple juice. I'll probably need to head back to General for this. So that, if communication is needed, it can happen. Following the tracks is basically the best. That is the path. Ooh, that is a boss fight. Alright, and then the flame private. This is Cutter's Cry, a labyrinth of sand-ridden caverns. And you hear that sound like the whooping snort when a fire catches. That's the Chimera. Not that I've seen it. Sure, go right on in. You're that certain of your ability to make it out of in one piece. Just don't expect me to go trotting in there after you, no matter how hard you wail and holler. Ah, you promised old Sybil the Stoic, did you? He's what's called a man of principle, he is. A little too much principle, I'd say. What's wrong with wanting to live when you've a wife at home with big with child? Aye, the tale goes that rather than facing the fate spun for him by Nemea, he hid beneath the mangled body of his leader, and watched as his companions were torn apart one by one, so also that he might return home to see his son born. Should he have died a hero rather than lived a coward? Was being able to see his son worth having the boy grow, knowing his father was a craven, a disgrace to his friends and family? Should I ever find myself faced with a similar decision, would I have the courage to walk the righteous path? Now, you know the true reason I will never step into the cave. Hey, that's really valid. Sometimes you do gotta fight, not fight, and live for another day. Alright, join. And the wait. Again, hopefully not too much of a wait. Okay. Oh, I do now have the saddlebag unlocked. And it has helped me quite a bit. I am really happy with it. Because now I have my dyes all kind of like set up. I do have my feathers. If I ever need any pure white dye, I know where to go. Silver chocobo feathers. I don't know what to do with that yet, but I'll find thing. Also, I think that's supposed to be whatchamacallit, like fireworks. Let's take out one. I think this is, yeah, Little Ladies Day flower petals. How long? Okay. Let's do this fate. Let's do fates in the area, actually. Go, that way I don't accidentally aggro it. Just while we're waiting, we're gonna pass the time doing fates. Gain a little bit of flame seals while we're at it. I wonder if it can be slow. Yeah. Oh, I need to put hologram. I'll put it there. Actually, yeah, no, there. Here? There. Whoever was doing that one is not gonna finish in time. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go to Western Thanaland. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of dungeons there that I could do. In case we still have more time. I don't know how much time we're gonna actually have. It all depends on, how quick we get into dungeons and finish them. Let's say the average wait time is less than 5 minutes. But I guess that means some people will actually wait more. Don't look like there are any other side quests in the area. Oh, I think there's a hunt log. The lead goblins. Let's see if we can take them out real quick. Excuse me. I wonder why the city, well, kind of like while you're in cities, that music doesn't play at night. It's calm and mellow. I feel like it should play. Oh, let's try. There we go. Now I have done this before on on my main. But I'm gonna act as if, well, it is my first time on this tune. I'm gonna act like it's my first time in this dungeon, so give myself a little grace. Ooh, all advanced classic. I should actually. And be aware of the damage. Ooh, this is one of the ones that give gil per kill. 70. Oh, let's move it a little bit more so that the samurai doesn't keep getting hit by that large one in the middle. Let me make sure I'm targeting the shrapnel. I might have given away that it's not my first time because I didn't make the mistake of going continuing on. But I am just a new person. That's Sprout. And I don't have any titles yet. Ow, that hurt. Excuse me. Pass on that. On that. Fast. I think there's another. Yep, there it is up there. Excuse me. Oh, I should move. Do stuff. I was not paying attention. You know, I sometimes forget that it's not necessarily required that I am like above 70% all the time. I can get as low as 30% before starting to panic, especially if the healer is on top of their job. Oh, I probably could have stunned him. The healer used the Suna. I'm definitely gonna give a commendation to that healer. Oh. I cannot stun him anytime. Ooh, I wonder if usually it's a yellow gemstone that is for tanking. Oh, no. Maybe I'll agree for it. Oh, so Frizzle never got up, huh? Excuse me. Interesting, I thought it went off. That's a lot of weapons now that I'm realizing it. The fortune did say to take a look at my surroundings. This dungeon can be a bit tough on healers. I did heal it, I think once before. I don't remember if we actually liked it or not. I don't think so. Oh. I moved a little bit too late there. Excuse me. To the dungeon. Oh, 2 levels. I didn't even notice that. I think the healer was one of them. Alright, let's give the healer the commendation. I'm gonna read on that. I'm also gonna read on that. I don't need them really. Heaven's Eye Materia 2. And other material that's great too. Oh yeah, I got secret. Alright. I am going to go to Vesper Bay. I think it's a sanctuary, and then I'm gonna be signing off for the night. I need to sleep because I got work in the morning. Is it a sanctuary? I don't think it is. Doesn't seem like it. Well, that's a shame. Doesn't matter. Alright. I'm actually gonna leave oh my, excuse me. I'll leave the music on. That way there's something playing in the background while you're 8 out. Alright, stream end scene. We got plenty of time to find a suitable... Oops. Oh. I'm thinking of who I'm gonna be raiding. Excuse me. Let's see if I can raid out before I die. Alright, I think I know, I'm actually just gonna do the search thing. There we go. We are going to raid the amazing Bella. Currently playing on Showdown 1896. Is it not working again? It might not be working. Alright. This is not the case. Or is it just glitching on me? It doesn't seem to be glitching. Actually, let me try one more time. No, not letting me. Okay. Good thing I spotted another amazing being that I could raid. We're gonna go to Collectonian. Ooh, playing Rebirth. I still need to get that game. Alright, we are going to go ahead and raid Collectonian. She's more of a mature streamer, so yeah, 18 plus. But okay, I think just my thing in broke. There we go. Alright. We are gonna go ahead and raid the amazing Collectonian. If I can type. There we go. Alright. Let me see if I can get this in quickly without much of the copies. Alright. Should be good. I would like to thank everybody that has stopped by, that has hung around, you know, chatted, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I hope you all have an amazing weekend ahead of you. I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, so that we can do a little bit more Metro Exodus. I have a feeling the game might crash a couple of times along the way, but I will turn a blind eye to it. Until I get it fixed, nothing much I can do. So, just gonna try to make the best out of it. Again, thank you so much for everybody joining. I hope you all have an amazing weekend until we meet again.